body language tell you?
Excuse me?
What did Pacquiao's body language tell you? Because in the face-off, he looked like a little bit intimidated by Bradley.
You know what? You guys saw it in the face-off. You know, Bradley sort of tells him, you know, hey, come on, tell me you want to knock me out, and he don't say it. I mean,
so if he can't say it, he can't actually do it.
I mean, why not say it? I mean, this is a sport. I mean, you're my opponent. We're gonna go in the ring. Hey, I'll knock you out. I have the power to knock you out. But if he can't say it, I mean, hey, if you feel sorry for the opponents, like I've been telling you, I mean, there's in boxing, when you get in that ring, there's no feeling sorry for anybody. There's no feeling sorry for anybody. And if he's feeling sorry for his opponents, then he's risking not hurting his opponents, carry him 12 rounds, he might not win. So then you have no business in fucking boxing. Let's do this, you know? Boxing is a fight. Execute your opponent the earlier possible, go home, and your career is longer. The faster you finish your fight, the longer your career is.
With how much confidence is Bradley going into this fight? Because he beat Marquez, the guy that knocked out Pacquiao. He already beat Pacquiao. He's had a lot of tough fights, so how much confidence?
He built a lot of confidence after the Provodnica fight. You know, and then now, you know, going on against all odds, you know, everybody thought, oh, wow, Marquez knocked out Manny. Now he's going to knock out Bradley. Why did he do it? You know, we proved everybody wrong. And now, and like Timothy says, I know that guy, man. When he's got that anger in him, and he looks at me from this distance, my friend tells me, Coach, he can't beat me. I'm telling you right now. I've been in the ring with him once. He can't beat me. I dialed him in already. He can't beat me. He did that with Marquez. He came to me, and one day he looks at me real close, and he goes, Coach, a 40-year-old can't beat me. I'm telling you right now. I said, I believe you. He can't beat you. Look, there it is. He told me the same thing about Ruslan. He told me the same thing about Pacquiao last week. Coach, I'm telling you. He says, when I fought him the first time, before I hurt my feet, I come to the corner and I'm like, is this it? This is the best Manny Pacquiao, the best fighter in the world? Come on. And then when he hurt his feet, everything changed. But I'm telling you, his confidence level is high. Now we're ready to put it together.
In my opinion, I think Bradley will win on points, but what's your prediction, Joel?
Because
you played this fight over and over and over again.
I'm telling you, I mean, a lot of people are going to be like, wow, you know, he's right. A lot of people might say, oh, he's bullshitting. Because, you know, everybody's open to their opinions. Everybody has freedom of opinion, freedom of choice. But I'm going to tell you something. You guys are going to see a different Bradley for this fight as far as power. I'm telling you guys right now. His punches are more effective. I mean, I can see him catching opponents in sparring and putting them on their knees and almost taking the heads off. I'm telling you, his punches are very, very solid. I mean, he's not getting in there to do some points. You know, he's not an amateur fighter that like the Tim Bradley that we saw in the past, getting in there and throwing a lot of punches and just making points. You're not going to see that no more. You're going to see a solid punching Tim Bradley.
See, it's my belief that, because honestly, I scored the fight a draw. So I saw that Tim was doing a lot of great things defensively. But when you said he dialed him in, do you feel that he kind of knows Manny now? And, you know, there's also a three-part question. And he also did a lot of great things defensively. But offensively, I think is where a lot of people felt that he didn't do enough to get that first fight. Is that something you're planning? You go more aggression in this fight?
The last 2 rounds of the fight, I told Timothy, apply pressure. Get in there and apply smart pressure. He pushed Manny back. And Manny couldn't do anything. Now, Manny Pacquiao's a fighter that you make him think, he gets lost. He just wants his opponents to go get him. That's all he does. That's why he fights one-dimensional fighters. Brandon Rios, Margarito, Ricky Haddon. They all come and get him, and they all come straight forward. And he's always there, because that's his style. But when you make him think, he gets lost.
So, but with, you know, Tim, you're saying that he's improved on power, but he's still not known as a puncher. Do you think, you already said you can't really convince the judges in this one. How do you plan to convince them, and how do you plan to get points if say you're not going to win, but you're going to outthink him? How do you plan to do that? I mean, I don't see him knocking Manny Pacquiao out. It seems very unlikely.
There's fighters that have a lot of resistance, and if you could put it together. You remember Juan Diaz never had power?
Yeah.
How did Juan Diaz just stop his fighters?
Overwhelmed them.
Thank you. That is a question that a lot of people don't understand. Juan Diaz never had power, but he had knockouts in his resume because he overwhelmed them. And Timothy Bradley, believe me, with his resistance, stamina that he's got, believe me, after the third, fourth, fifth round, Manny Pacquiao gets frustrated like he did the first time. A fighter who throws punches and don't hit a target gets tight from his arms because you're not hitting the target. It has always happened. I had fighters before like, oh man, I tighten up because I can't catch this guy. That's what happened to Manny Pacquiao the first time. Manny Pacquiao was not hitting a solid target, so he got frustrated. Timothy wasn't doing much offensively because of his feet, but now it's a lot different. Now he dialed him in. He's going to have great defense and great offense, and you guys will see that Saturday night.
Thank you.